This week we'll be talking about Lufthansa, vaping, JPMorgan, Amazon and Facebook. Welcome to
This Week in CS with customer experience rockstar James Dodkins.
This week, Lufthansa has announced that it will be suing one of its passengers for flying with them. Some passengers have discovered a travel hack to get cheaper airfare, and here's how it works. Say you want to fly from London to Hamburg. Right now you could get a direct flight for about $150, or you could book a flight from London to Cologne with a stopover in Hamburg for about $110 and simply not board the second leg to Cologne, because Hamburg's where you want to be. So instead of changing the stupid and unfair way that they price their tickets, Lufthansa will be suing a passenger for buying them, which is much more sensible. In other airline news, this week a plane had to be evacuated because a vape pen burst into flames in a passenger's carry-on bag that was in an overhead compartment. Passengers reported smelling smoke and Raspberry Ripple and alerted the crew. The crew reacted quickly and put out the flames. The passenger in question was extremely embarrassed because he'd been trying to hide the fact that he was vaping from his family, and now they all know what a douchebag he is. And the airline suggested that in the future passengers should put their vape pens in appropriate containers, like the trash can. The incident was so dramatic that Hollywood have decided to make a movie about it. They will call the film Vapes on a Plane. This week, JPMorgan, nearly 2 years after CEO Jamie Dimon bashed Bitcoin calling it a fraud, are releasing their own cryptocurrency dubbed JPM Coin. Their cryptocurrency is completely different, of course, because it's backed by a bank, completely defeating the object of a cryptocurrency. We've managed to obtain exclusive footage from the JPMorgan offices relating to the new venture. Hello? Gary, it's me. Hi. Right, so here's the new idea. Yeah. It's like money, but in the internet. You mean like online payments? No. It's like money, but it's not money. I'm not following. It's like a new currency, but it lives in your computer. Oh, you mean like Bitcoin? No, that's fraud. This is JPM coin. Well, what's the difference? Well, it's backed by a bank. But cryptocurrencies are supposed to avoid the centralised control of money transfers. Yes, so does JPM coin, apart from we control it. No, the idea is that no one person or entity controls cryptocurrencies. Exactly, no one does, apart from us. Well, how does it work? Well, the plan is we market it and then we're cool. No, I mean, how is it different? Well, this is for people who want to tell their friends that they've invested in a currency that isn't controlled by a bank without the inconvenience of investing in a currency that's not controlled by a bank. Where can people spend it? Well, they can't right now. What? Well, it's not for spending, it's for, having. Hello? Gary? This week, Amazon have announced that they will be providing pickup lockers for the Coachella Music Festival this year for both of its weekends. Amazon say that the lockers can be used to order things like phone chargers, fans, or other things that modern day festival goers really need, like those cute little head things, or t-shirts of bands that they've never listened to. Festivals have changed, man. To be fair, festivals have changed for quite a while. I remember going to Glastonbury about 10 years ago, and it's just full of rich people in designer Wellington boots. And seriously, me and my buddies were all like, "Woo, Glastonbury!" And this woman was like, "Do you mind? Keep it down. My son Ewan is trying to nap." True story. Seriously, it never went back. Amazon will also have a storefront at the festival selling festival-inspired products. Drugs, then. Drugs. Speaking of drugs and Amazon, have you ever noticed how Jeff Bezos looks like one half of his face has just smoked weed, but the other half has just snorted coke? And finally, this week, Facebook have announced that it is considering removing anti-vaccination content and posts from its platform. So look, there's a community of people out there known as anti-vaxxers, and they believe that vaccinations actually cause more harm to children than good. And the most commonly reported side effect is autism. These anti-vaxxers share stories and memes and evidence suggesting that the government and Big Pharma are colluding to give everyone's kids autism for some reason. Unsurprisingly, there has been a recent outbreak of measles in the US, and one anti-vaxxer parent took to Facebook to ask for advice to help keep her daughter safe. So listen, if you are watching, here is some advice that might help. So, you could ask the internet for thoughts and prayers. I've heard rumours that 1 like equals 1 prayer, so that's good. You could get a hashtag. Hashtags are always good. Get one of those. You could give your child to better parents. That might help. You could rub essential oils on your daughter's forehead, you know, so she smells nice for the coroner. It's a tricky situation, really, because, like, imagine a world where there was some medicine that could prevent things like... awkward. Hey, why is it boring to go partying with anti-vaxxers? Because they don't do shots? Hey. No, look, all joking aside, I actually agree with the anti-vaxxers. I didn't install antivirus software because, well, for the same reason, I didn't want my computer to get autism.